Hey guys, and welcome to Breakthroughs with Brett. Now, on today's video, what I'm going to teach you is how I do my Instagram posts. So, a big craze these days is all about doing the posts with the image, and then you've got like the tinting, and then you've got the text and maybe a logo on it as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through how I do that, but I can't do that here in the lounge room. So, let's head over and jump. Alrighty, so as we can see that we are now from the lounge room in the study, we're in front of the laptop, and what have I got open here? I've got canva.com. So I personally have tried to use Photoshop and that's in the past to create the images, and now I don't know, to me Photoshop's another language. I don't know, there's a lot of people out there that obviously can master it and have mastered it, so that's awesome. But for me, I was looking for something that's really user friendly and able to be able to create these images in a very, very short time. So, and these of course are the images that I'm talking about. So all of the ones here, as far as what you can see on my Instagram post page here, which is obviously Life with Options page. So let's go back over to Canva and I'll show you how I create them. So Canva is a free online platform, really, really helpful, really, really useful, so user friendly, and I'll show you how. So first and foremost, you can see all the templates. Obviously, one of the things that I felt I struggled with Photoshop was to actually have the canvas square. I know that might sound really, really stupid, but I honestly struggled with trying to make the thing square. So here, obviously, we've got the social media one, so I'm going to click on that. And it seems as though it is, let's not worry about that one there, deal with that later. Square, perfect, that's exactly what I need. Next is to worry about the images. So as you can see, obviously I use this account all the time, so I've got a heap of images in here. Let's see, which one shall we do? I reckon this one. Let's go with this one. All right, so this is an image that I simply got off Google. I think this one was from like a search luxury or something like that, and it was just an image that came up in the image searches. One of the things, guys, you want to make sure that the image that you're actually using for Instagram and things is a fairly high resolution. The reason being is that you've got to make sure that the quality is in your image, because that's really what people are actually interested in, is that high quality image. So just what I've done there, simply make sure that you cover the canvas, stretch it out, and then of course from here you move it around and line it up where you want. But I just want to get this over this way. I think that is perfect just where it is. So the next thing that you want to do is all of the images. If I just click back over to my Instagram, you can see they're all like tinned out, like dark. So there's a bit of a black tint on them. So coming back here, the way you do that, oh, wrong one, is you go up to this elements on the left-hand side and then simply click shapes and square. Now, you want to make sure that this is covering the image itself. Doesn't matter if it's white for the moment. I'm going to change it in a short second. So covering the image, I want to actually make this black though. So I'm going to go up here, go black. On the right-hand side, obviously can't see the image at the moment. So go over to the right-hand side here and click on this one here, which is transparency. And what I tend to, so as I come down here on the transparency, you're going to see more and more of the image. I personally like to sit in a range of around that 50 to 60 mark. I think most photos will fit within that. This one seems to be a little bit darker, so I might actually, let me go. Obviously you still want to be able to see the image behind, but the whole purpose of these posts is not the actual image. It's more actually the quote and the words. It's really what people are getting intrigued and interested in. So, but you obviously want to still have that bit of the image just to balance it out. So let's go with that. It looks good. The next thing that I'm going to do is put some text on it. So as it is on the left-hand side, text, easy. Add heading. What I'm going to go with, let's see, make, oops, if I can spell, the most of Hey, seems as though the keyboard skills are not working so well. Moments, as they won't come again. Perfect. Now, obviously it's black, so let's just make sure I've got it. Yep. You can change the text to white. Then you've got all your fonts and stuff up here as well. Whole heaps of different ones. Now, I am a classic kind of guy. I'm a fan of Times New Roman. So that's the one that I go for. And I would encourage you also to stay consistent with the font that you use in the actual images, because at the end of the day, these images are the front of your brand. So the consistency is key. So one of the things that I like, and you should be able to see it on this. So yeah, you can see how it's just snapped to the center line of the image. Perfect, because you want to make sure that you balance the image out and everything like that. So I'm going to leave that there. Then I'm going to use this, add a little bit of body text. And that is the one that I'm going to use my @life with options tag. And I'm going to change that to white as well. And I'm going to change that to Times New Roman because that is the way that my brand works out for me. Come down here, make sure it's centered, find the right spot, perfect. Now I'll go back to the uploads because obviously I need my logo on it. And one of the things, this logo has been uploaded in PNG format. The reason that is, so obviously the logo was originally created by a graphic designer, somebody that I found on freelancers.com, which was just really, really helpful because, as I said, Photoshop's not my thing, graphic design's not my thing. So it was saved in a PNG. So basically it's got a transparent background. So it means that when I put it on here, I can quite simply, it's kind of like, not a watermark, but it's, yeah. So obviously you can change the size, you can edit all of that. So let's just get that in the spot. Perfect. I think that looks good to me. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit picky because it's all about consistency. Bring that down. I like it. So then that's the image done. Now you want to download it. So you're going to go into downloads here. Now in downloads in the file type, you've got the two that really matter for this is the JPEG and the PNG. The reason why it's talking about PNG there being recommended is that the PNG doesn't actually flatten the image out. So the way that we've got it there, so we've got 3 different layers. So you've got the actual image layer of the wine and the girl sitting looking out to the sunset. Then the next layer is the tinting, so the black tint that I've put on it. And then the third layer is the text and the logo and everything. So what the PNG will do is it'll keep it in those 3 layers so you can actually go back and re-edit it and not have to worry about if recreating it and that sort of thing. But I personally, I'll normally just go with a JPEG. And what the JPEG will do is basically flatten all 3 of those layers and it will just be that one layer. So obviously you can't edit it, but it's pretty easy to recreate. So I'll just download that. And whilst that is doing that, the next thing, Grambler. The biggest issue that I've had, and I guess, see, there it is there, perfect. So the biggest issue that I've had in the past, and the one thing that I've been trying to work out is how to post an image to Instagram from my laptop. It's all well and good being able to create these images on the laptop, but not being able to post them to Instagram through the actual Instagram page is seriously annoying. Otherwise, I'd have to upload them to Dropbox and then upload them on the phone, and it's just fiddly. It's just annoying. So I found Grambler, and Grambler, again, like Canva, is just a free platform. No way affiliated with any of these, but this is just what I use, and I thought I'd share them with you. So Grambler, spelt up here, it says, so Grambler. Create an account. Over here, you can actually have different Instagram accounts and stuff that you can log in. I've got my own personal account in there as well, Brett Williams. So, obviously make sure you're on the right account. That's definitely key. Otherwise you're going to upload this image to the wrong one. So let's go through it. So quite simply find that image. Perfect. Go save, continue. Here is where you write your text. So make the most these moments as they won't come again. And what I will do is I'll go over to my Instagram page because I've got like standard sort of stuff that I use on each of my image. So just copy those. Which one was it? I'll add that to that. And quite literally hit send. It is that easy to post an image from your laptop to Instagram. It's, yeah, you know, when you're really going through it, you can quite easily get an image up on Instagram within 5 minutes. So let's go back here and just refresh. So we should see that image popping up. Refresh. There it is. Perfect. So, and should start seeing some engagement and stuff coming through on it pretty soon. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's how you easily post or create an Instagram image, one of these motivational quote ones, and put it to your Instagram account. So if you got any value out of that, guys, share it, like it, show it some love, comment. And yeah, stay tuned because there will be more breakthroughs with Brett coming. And yeah, of course, also subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay in tune for those. So take care, guys, and I will speak to you soon.